And also, 70 years old, and they retired people after 10 years. They don't have nothing to do. Government will pay for you every month. Okay, we're going to pay $1,000 for you. They don't need to do anything at all, but he has time. She has time.
Right.
And just like what she's going to do, complain you. Right?
No, but actually, so that doesn't necessarily need to be so. Like, if she has time, she can actually become active.
No, this is a serious problem. I just confronting with this kind of situation. And I'm skating outside on Sunday morning.
Right.
And old people is just checking, old people checking my skating. In the
That's
street.
like a movie. Yeah.
And they call police,
Right.
Oh, so dangerous, risky. This guy is killing people. And policeman is rushed to me to see me. What he's open mouth? What is he going to say?
Right.
He said, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All people call me.
Right.
I must to come here.
Right.
So why don't you skate here? Because otherwise you're staying here, still here. Here you're going to call me again.
Right.
Okay.
I know. We have a house that somebody was smoking a cigarette outside of the house. People across the street are calling the police because somebody is smoking outside.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's right. My wife say, okay, next convenient person is they have a dog. Okay. Dog hair is coming to my
Front door.
Yeah. But she complained and she going to say something, but I can't say anything at all.
No.
This is typical, right? So what you going to do? But she's still young. But in that case of 70 years old, all day she's going to complain. What's happening? This is social unrest, right? This is no solution, no problem. This is a kind of But some cases we can solve the problem for education.
Right, because I see something opposite is happening in the Netherlands. Actually, I think that there is more people are getting more and more because we have automation and less work and unemployment. But I see more and more people getting involved in their local communities and more.
So how do you solve this kind of problem in Netherlands? 70 years old and getting older ages, and they are complaining a lot,
So actually, I think that Japan is different from.
Why Japan is different? This is my.
So.
How are we going to solve this issue? Okay, very senior people, no solution. Okay, government need to take care of those people. Anyway.
Euthanasia, I would suggest.
But I'm talking about 70 years old people or 80 years old people. Who's going to take care of those? Like many people, they had the company top executive, and when he was working at 65 years old, until 65 years old, he ordered his subordinate whatever he wanted. Yeah. But after that, he retired, but still ordered
his wife.
Yeah, this is a Sand Beach,
Yeah.
But still ordered. A policeman, he ordered, you should do this.
So I think that what's happening in Japanese.
Okay, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
If the people, policeman going against him, what's happened? Social problem.
Right.
Policeman is wrong.
Yeah, but so the problem is basically, in Japanese society, you graduate from university, you go to work in a company, and that company will take up most of your time. You don't have much free time. You get married, you grow apart because you always have to work overtime. You are part of your company first, and then of your family second. So people, basically marriages, they grow apart. Then you are part of your society. Then at the age of 60, you're kicked out of your society, basically.
Yeah, completely.
So then basically you don't belong to that society anymore.
No.
Whereas in the Netherlands, we work 40 hours, most.
Oh, yeah,
most.
America,
36 hours, 40 hours, most. But we always take holidays. We are part of our society. The clubs are not based on our company, but are based because in our local community. So we meet people from other companies, and we keep a very close connection with our society, not only with the people that we work for that we are kicked out of. So the relationships that you have on your bridge club or your tennis club or your soccer club, they are not tied to your work conditions. So once you retire, you can still hang out with the people that you know outside. So you don't end up in total isolation as I see most Japanese elderly people do.
Yeah, I have a question for you. In Japanese case, every company at the age of retirement age, they cut off their job environment,
Right.
and all those everybody free, and they want to work, but they do not have a kind of system. Okay, not like kind of job owner, except owner, but usually employees. They do not have a chance, opportunity to work. But very strange. What happened in Netherlands?
Nobody wants to work after retirement.
But in Japan, many people want to work. Okay.
So, but that's really different.
No
That's
place,
really different.
no place to work. If you're going to work and here, and like illegal parking, they
Right.
just get only less than 2,000 US dollars a month.
Right.
It's actual. Even he's going to get 10,000 US dollars every year, but he retired, then he just only had to get less than 2,000 US dollars a month. But it's ridiculous.
Right.
And Japanese, university professor, he's retired 62 years old, 60 years old, then emeritus professor, just all, nothing. But America is lifetime professor.
Right.
But ridiculous in Japan, is even if he is very...
Well, I think that really has to do with the system, because you need to retire those people because there is some basically the foundation is lifetime employment, so that you need to get rid of the top, otherwise this layer cannot get up, because we are not looking at how well people perform, but basically how old they are and how long they have been around.
Oh.
So that's why we need to get rid of the top, but it's a completely mottainai.
It doesn't matter, age is nothing else, nothing different.
Exactly, but then we're looking at performance, how well people contribute
it's
to the
easy he's
result.
going to take out from his position. Still, we need to give them business opportunity, job opportunity.
No, but
instead
we
of-
need to give younger people the chance, because actually they
No, give them a chance,
it's their
okay,
time.
position. But senior people, they're going to take out his position, but still can work instead of just only the 2,000 a month.
Well, I completely agree. I think it's actually it's
But this is strange. My question is how you're going to handle in Netherlands.
most people. Let's generalize this, because of course there are people who have business experience and become.
Everybody, they don't want to work.
No. They enjoy. They go travel, and they spend the money that they earned. The husband and wife they take off, and they like everybody goes and travel for months and months ahead of time.
European people the same.
Yeah,
Japan is different.
it's different. It's different. But most elderly people that I know who retire, they go and travel or do whatever they want and enjoy their free time, because they still have this connection within the marriage. They still have this.
Japan has problem. After retire, they don't do anything. Okay,
Right.
they stay at home. Wife is also stay at home, and they cannot do well.
So
Each other.
they can only watch television and go to the supermarket and annoy each other.
Frustrating, right?
Right.
So this is a social unrest.
So I think it's the product of the fact that every company is forcing its workers to completely choose for the company and not and lose connection with
So in
society.
Japanese future, we have lots of unemployment problem issues, big issues we are confronting with. So this is no solution. What are you going to do?
I think we need to retrain people to become part of the social again.
Exactly. So retraining, but solution is I try to give them the job opportunity. It's a more easy way to give them to work. Of course, many people they don't work. Okay, don't work. If
They
you
can
don't
become
want
tester at Kimoto-san.
if you don't work, if you don't want to work, those people, okay, we're going to give them the other career path. but people, they want to work, okay, we'll give them opportunity to work.
I hear that there are quite a lot of senior citizens dispatch organizations in being founded in.
One good example is university professor. I have several university professors as of my age. They already retired. They can't find at any position. It's stupid, right? He does nothing. He's better than current, incumbent professors. He's very super guy, but he don't do nothing at all.
Yeah.
You know?
These guys are, well, if they get a job, then usually they're picked up for very little money, and they need to work twice as hard as they used to do. It's really tough.
Exactly. What
That's
they are doing, writing book.
Right.
But professors writing book, nobody buy. Right?
Right.
Like me. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah,
This is employment.
All right. So another thing is increased inequality. High-paying, creative, and cognitive jobs will be at a premium, while demand for middle and low-skill occupations will decline. So it's really basically the people who can design the systems, the people who have the creativity and the way to move people to and design the systems. That those are the ones who will be the people who earn higher wages. But whatever, like all the middle class people, they can be easily replaced. So it also means that there will be
What do you mean easily replaced?
easily replaced because they are basic skill sets.
But Japan, we don't have kind of custom to move.
You don't have that kind of. I agree. But if we basically either Japan will be.
Okay, I tell you, explain it. A good example is Song. He's moving, hopping on
Right.
company. He never can work with Japanese company. Foreign company only accept what he's hoping.
Right.
Because you are so quickly changing the job, we cannot hire them,
Right.
even if he has skill. Right?
Right.
But
Right.
this is a strange custom.
Yeah. So basically, in my country, job hopping is the quickest way to make a career.
Japanese no, but this is very conservative. And,
Right.
If you're going to work in longer, they respect him. Otherwise, they are very skeptical to hire.
So I think it's also an attitude where in Japan I think it requires a more generalistic approach, not really focused on your specific skill, but how well you're entrenched within your company. And it like you're not always an accountant, you're not always a salesperson. You could be put in all kinds of different positions within the company. So you're a specialist in your organization, but not a specialist in your field.
Okay. Why Japanese kind of they just do not evaluate kind of short time hoping people? Reason is it's a human network, and they think hoping people is they are not be trusted.
Right.
Different aspect they evaluate for the performance.
So whereas in Western society, basically we trust people's skills,
Exactly.
and we know that the people will not be with us for always, but we buying their skills. We're buying what they can do for us.
Exactly.
So if an accountant leaves, we put another accountant in the same place. It doesn't really matter how well, basically, because if that next person leaves, then we put a new accountant in there.
Okay, Japan is they have not so much emphasis on skill. Many people they don't have skill, right? Many people they don't have skill, even if they're working for 20 years, 30 years.
But skill is very specific to the organization that they work in.
No, they don't. The Japanese company do not focus on skill. Many people generalists. Okay, only working for 20, 30 years. Of course, in some skilled industry they have skilled area they have, but majority of people are white collar people, non-skilled people, as a management or some sort of people.
Office lady.
office lady, not office lady, is man. He got position general manager, skill. It's not skill.
But they have a good network within their own organization.
Exactly. This is nothing. So this is a problem, right? And this is Japan specific.
Yeah.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日は V キューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということと、それからもう一つは孫子の兵を、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成しております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対してもいろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。